What's good, everybody? Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody's having a good day today, y'all. My day is going good. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Please put a one in the chat to let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay? Let me know. Okay? I want to come down here real quick because we got some things that we got to talk about real quick. I'm going to go on Patreon a little bit later, but I wanted to come down here with the stuff that's going on with Bravo real quick before I forget about it. Okay? So, I don't know. My body is kind of tired. My body is kind of tired. I came from the gym today. I didn't really get to take a nap today because I usually take a 15-minute or 30-minute nap when I come from the gym. I'll just lay on the floor for about 15 to 30 minutes. So I didn't get to take a nap today because I ended up waking up later than expected. Well, than normal. And my alarm was just sitting there going off, and I'm up here listening to the rain music. Okay? But we got some things that we got to talk about, okay? We got to talk about King quitting quad, okay? That's what my grandmother them call it. Did you quit him? Did you quit him? King quit quad, and we got to talk about it, okay? And he said that her luck just ran out. I guess he thought that he was the catch, okay? So we got to talk about that. Then we got to talk about Ashley, because everybody said that Ashley don't have a storyline. She did have a storyline this season, and her storyline was Angel. Her storyline was Angel, and so was Gizelle's, and we're gonna talk about it. It's so funny because I told y'all that Angel and Stacey should have been sitting first chair at the reunion. Y'all told me no, but another content creator said it, and y'all agreed with them. How sway, okay? Then we got to talk about Gizelle and Robyn, okay? They seem not to get the art of war, and I'm gonna tell you what I think is going on. But Gizelle tried her best to try to expose Quad, but it was too late. It was too late. I don't want to hear about you going and think about it. I don't want to hear you sitting down and trying to go and think about it and then come back with something later. Okay? And so we're gonna talk about that. Okay. Now, before we get started, let's see who all in here. And then we're going to talk. Let me see. Let me get to the top. Let's go to the top. Miss Lovely T was good. Print Fires was good. The Informed was good. Print Fires, his name is Kirk. Oh, so he ain't. So I guess we can't call him King no more since him and Quad broke up. We can't call him King no more since him and Quad broke up. But y'all didn't have no problem with calling him King when he was with Quad, though, right? I get it. I hear you, Print Fires. Rob J was good. Who didn't see this coming? I saw it coming. Quad. Yes, he quit Quad. He quit her. Trust Love was good. Now, why do you have this pic of my girl crying? Another boy, Kirk, is giving Bill about. How is he giving Bill? Because he said that her luck ran out. He broke up with her, baby. Rosie Posey was good. S. Lover was good. Jacqueline Moore was good. Definitely here for the experience. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I got to go get that clip. We all saw, but I was hoping she could prove us wrong, especially how she tried to upstage her ex-husband last season. She has got to feel kind of stupid. I'm sure she does. She should. Madison Holly was good. Thais was good. I got a meeting. We'll catch the replay. Okay, thank you so much. The experience will still be here for you, Thais. She Fancy was good. Tanisi J. Mrs. American Couture Shorts was good. I'm so happy I'm so happy I'm off today. Okay, enjoy your off day. DKL 0819 was good. Cynthia Christian was good. Gigi was good. Miss MG5D was good. 2 episodes so far this week. We are spoiled. Thank you so much. Tequila Scott was good. Speaking of episodes, I think I'm on episode 3. I think I'm on episode 3 of His and Hers. I've been trying to watch it. I've been trying to catch up with it. I'm on episode 3 of His and Hers, I think. Or maybe episode 4. Can I say something real quick before we get started about His and Hers? That's so crazy to me that I already know what's about to happen. This is what I say about dumb criminals, and you have to, I feel like that my end of my high school years and definitely through my college years and my adult years, I started to believe in the killer because I used to watch a lot of Investigation Discovery, right? My TV would be on Investigation Discovery 24/7. I used to sleep with that thing on the nightstand or in my bed, depending on how scared I was. I would be scared to take out the trash early in the morning because I'd be thinking that the killer's just going to come out. You get what I'm saying? And so on His and Hers, the guy ended up coming home because, and I don't want to spoil it. So I'm pretty sure I'm late. That thing. Jamaica Sweet. Not a dildo. Not a dildo. That piece. That piece. I sleep with it right there. Okay. But it was a part in His and Hers where the guy, and I guess he ended up having sex with the first lady before she died. And the coroner was asking him for his DNA so he can take a DNA test. And he went home and swiped the little girl, his niece. Okay. But, and I don't know if I haven't seen I'm on episode 3, so they haven't said it yet, but don't know if he knew, and this is what people should know before you start committing crimes, baby. When they do a DNA swab of you, the DNA it can tell if it's a man or a woman who they swabbing. Just so y'all know that. Y'all dumb criminals out there. If you do a DNA test and you swab somebody, they can still tell whether the DNA is coming from a man or it's coming from a woman. So the fact that he went home and swabbed the niece, is going to come back. I already know that it's going to come back, but that can't be your DNA because that's the DNA of a woman. Does that make sense? Okay, hope it makes sense. Okay. First, we got to talk about King and Quad, baby. Where my picture at? It's Splitsville, baby. How the song go? I can't believe that it's over, baby. With every bruise on my heart you gave me. See, we tried, then we cried, then we fight. Now it's over, babe. It's over, babe. Who sing that? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. She was hot on the scene. She was hot on the scene until Beyonce went solo, baby. She was hot on the scene till Beyonce. She was hot on the scene till Beyonce went solo, baby. Okay, look at all right, Bree. All right, the night out. All right, Lethal. See, y'all know y'all music. What, not that picture of Quad Crime? What you mean? That was a relationship. See, y'all know y'all music. I love that. I love that. I was wondering how long the act was going to last. The act, how long? One of the better songs on her debut, baby. The whole debut was a banger to me. Okay, so Quad and King broke up. Okay, so what happened was Quad was in the comments. Shout out to Jay's reality blog on Twitter. Okay, you know the girls be looking for they be looking for a man. The girls was out here looking for a man, and and they was in Quad comments. Let me see if y'all can see this. Okay. They was in King comments. Okay. And so somebody wrote, I don't think they're together anymore. And then Shelby said, that's sad. And King K say, I can confirm that I left the situation. Confirm? Baby, these niggas get on the reality show for 1 year. I've been telling y'all the whole time. See, the thing is this. Y'all didn't like Dr. G, and y'all didn't like Sweet Tea. And so I feel like that y'all overhyped King when he came in. Did you see the muscles coming all out of his neck? Girl, what muscles? King only looks good on Married to Madison because he looked better than G. King only looked good on Married to Madison, and y'all thought he was fit, and y'all thought he had a body because his body was better than Dr. G. The same way Quad is the bad, the same way y'all think that Quad is vivacious and she's so lively and she got this body and everything, that's because y'all comparing her to Dr. Heavenly. Let's see, when a real bad bitch turns up on the scene, Quad ain't really all that. You get what I'm saying? When Angel Love stepped on the scene, Quad ain't really all that. But compared to Simone and compared to Heavenly and compared to Dr. Jackie, Quad is a dime. Quad is a dime. Right? But when she get over there with the portions of the world, she's invisible. You get what I'm saying? But y'all done hyped this man up, and he over here saying I can confirm like he's motherfucking Jay-Z, and he was with Beyonce. You can confirm? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Now, Gabor, what? Stop me when I'm not telling the truth. Thank you for the super chat, Gene. He said that what Quad get for trying Queen Gizelle. She didn't try Queen Gizelle, baby. She did Queen Gizelle, baby. There's a difference. Words matter, baby. She did Gizelle, baby. Gizelle was gooped and gagged, baby. Gizelle was gooped and gagged. See, that mean girl shit only work in Potomac. It don't work everywhere else. Giselle was gooped and gagged, and she said, no mas. What was that man's name? What is his name? No mas. He had to fight with the boxer. The Mexican man who had to fight with what was the man's name? No more. Gizelle said, no more. Quad, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Okay? So he said, I can confirm, like somebody gives a damn. You can confirm. And then Lisa, look at Lisa. Talking about just too handsome. Quad is a lucky woman. Okay? And he said, luck ran out.
I don't know. Take what you want from that. That's what he said. Oh, Randy, I love the faces.
Take what you want from that, baby. That's what he said. That luck ran out. He said, I was the prize, baby. I was the prize. Okay? Let me be real, because Quad ended up coming out with some stuff too, or whatever. My thing is, I never seen Quad as that girl. I always seen, and I'm not saying she ain't that girl because she was with King. I don't really think that King was all that. Again, I don't get me wrong, I do like him dark. You get what I'm saying? But he didn't really seem all that for me. Okay. I think people thought that Quad was that girl because of the stance that she took against Dr. G. But in that relationship, she had the upper hand, right? He was a geeky. I don't think that he was an ugly man, but he was a geeky ass looking nigga. You get what I'm saying? And so she was this young girl. She was, I guess I could say that she was kind of cute or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She had a body, or when he got her body done or whatever, she was, a poor man's angel love. You get what I'm saying? Not a poor man, a lame man angel love. You get what I'm saying? But how would Quad act with somebody who was equally yoked to her, or seemed to be equally yoked to her? And we've seen her in the bed crying, begging the man for a baby. We've seen her crying over there, begging the man for a baby. But see, the tables had turned, because when Dr. G was over there begging you for a baby, you didn't want to give him one because he had a purse and he liked to hold the purse swings. Hold the strings to the purse. Okay? And he's letting it be known that Quad didn't leave him. I left her. I quit her. You get what I'm saying? And so Quad ended up making a statement to TMZ. Child. Quad ended up coming out making a statement to TMZ. And we're gonna get on Big Heavy in a minute, because I want her to mind her business. Because Heavenly needs to go find something to go talk about. Baby, go talk about your son and him over there being arrested. You know what I'm saying? You got some other stuff that you need to talk about. Okay? So Quad ended up, the TMZ, baby, I guess she's a look at King, and y'all telling me this something. Girl, y'all want this? This really handsome? Okay? But it says, Married to Medicine, Quad Webb, I am no longer dating Kurt Kane. Okay? Quad Webb is officially single again, TMZ has learned. The Married to Medicine star tells us she and her longtime boyfriend, long time? Baby, they weren't even together for about a year. Long-time boyfriend. When I hear long-time boyfriend, I'm thinking 7 years. You get what I'm saying? When I'm thinking long time, I'm thinking 7 years. This wasn't a long-time boyfriend. She barely met that nigga. We don't even know that nigga like that. No, this wasn't a long-time boyfriend. Tells us that she and her long-time boyfriend, Kurt Kane, have ended their relationship after more than 2 years together. Okay? Kirk and I mutually decided to bring our relationship to a close in 2025. Quad tell us, while our time together encompassed many meaningful moments, the chapter of my life is now concluded. I wish him well in 2026. I'm focused on moving forward with clarity and purpose. Thank you for your support. Okay? Quad began dating the ATL exotic and luxury car owner around May 2023, later taking their relationship public on social media and during season 11 of the Bravo series, where Kang made his first on-camera appearance. Okay? Over the weekend, an Instagram user commented on a photo of the former couple. I don't think they're together anymore. King replied, I can confirm that I left that situation. Okay? King played a visible role in Quad's post divorce storyline following her split from Dr. Gregory Lunsford. Okay? Now, I have a question. And I know y'all wondering it too. Does Quad still have the Rolls Royce? Does she still have the Rolls Royce, baby? I want to know, does she still have the Rolls Royce, or did he take the Rolls Royce back? Like Quavo did Sweetie around now. What she say? I live fucking well. I live good and I live fucking well. Did you get to keep the Rolls Royce, mama? That's what the people want to know. I want to go and see if and we need to check the VIN number, Dr. Simone. It was a gift. If she's renting it, I want to know. It was renting, Gabor. Did she get to keep the Rolls Royce? I want to know, did she get to keep the Rolls Royce? We'll see if she riding it next year. Hell no, Gabor. From what the paperwork says, she never had it. My God. It wasn't a Rolls Royce. What was it? What was it? It wasn't a Rolls Royce? I wonder if Dr. G never came back to the medicine required to even look at King Kirk. I was trying to type it. What? Simone needs to drag Quad about that car. It was a rented piece. My God. Thank you for the super chat, Q. He said Quadria. Is that how her name's spelled? Quadria? With 2 Y's? Monique Webb, hood name. On to your next scammer that didn't want you anyway. I think he wants Steve. Ain't King a criminal? Oh, you know Steve. Baby, you know that's Steve, baby. He you know, he got a little extra pep in his step. What's good, Couture Bay? It's giving she missed the payment. Where is the Bentley? Was it a Bentley or was it a Rolls Royce? I don't know what it was. Whatever it was, we need to check the VIN number. It was a roly-poly, baby. Okay, let me know. Let me know. I forget. It'd be a lot of stuff to come up with. I have to remember. Okay? No, he wanted long chin. She Muslim. Oh, my bad walk, baby. That's a bad bitch. Missed the payment. Oh, my God. Baby, don't give me no car. You ain't gave me no. Don't give me no car you making payments on. Don't give me no car you making payments on. It could be repoed tomorrow, nigga. Okay? So Heavenly goes online. You know, she gets over there, she gets to go and talk with Carlos King. Okay? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying I don't like my political figures. I don't like nobody that I'm voting for and anybody that's running for office for me to be online talking about bullshit. Okay? So she is over here, and this is what I'm saying. Heavenly is nobody's friend. Heavenly is nobody's friend. This is not a friend. Okay? So she goes online and she trying to talk about, she don't got nothing else to talk about. All she want to do is run her mouth. So she over here talking about King with Carlos King and saying how they broke up. And let me show a little bit of it. Let me see. I don't think I can show it. But she basically was saying that he was giving opportunity. How he giving opportunities now? Now that Dr. G and stuff out the show, how all of a sudden now he giving opportunities? King is tacky. So wait a minute, y'all. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. So King can talk about the relationship as long as Dr. Gregory Lunsford is on the show and Sweet Tea is on the show. But now he can't talk about the relationship. We can't do it like that, baby. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. He came on talking about the relationship, and now we're gonna talk about it now. Okay? Heavenly shouldn't be talking about the relationship. Now, she around here talking about what's going on in their relationship with Carlos King. To me, that is not protecting your friend. That is not protecting your friend. Shut your motherfucking mouth. You don't know what them people had going on in their relationship. You don't know what they had going on with their relationship. And you've been said the wrong thing, and King have been got to the internet telling all her motherfucking business. So you keep your mouth shut. I don't like for nobody to speak on me. Don't speak on me. If they dragging me through the mud, speak on me then. You get what I'm saying? But I don't need you. Heavenly, we don't need you going down here to Carlos King telling him the ins and outs of their relationship and stuff like that. We don't need nobody doing that. So King got a hold to it, and King wrote, "Keep my name honest, and yours will stay protected. Don't use your friend. Don't use your friend." Heavenly is right. She's saying that King is still trying to hang out with the cast and people he met through Quad, including Mendices. Sierra, those are his friends now. Those are his friends. He introduced them to him. What do you mean? Quad is still hanging around with the friend group, and she wasn't married to medicine no more. What do you mean? Right, Heavenly gets on my nerves. He was such a good man last season. Now Heavenly saying men don't act like that. See, that's what I'm saying. I guess men only act like that. I guess men act like her son when they're trying to hit the police officers. Trying to run over laws. Good boy, those are not his friends. They are now, baby. The way King dragged, he dragged Heavenly. He must be strong to drag Heavenly, baby. strong to drag heavily, baby. King.
Take her down.
Take her down. Take her down. He showed his colors. When did we see that? Like, what did we see? What did we see? And so he can't hang out with the man. No, they not. They his friends, baby. They his friends. They friends now. She introduced everybody, right? So men are supposed to stay quiet when you talk about them, right? That's what I'm saying. Jay, a man can't do shit nowadays. Thanks for the super chat, Q. He said, I would think that when your son is jumping on cops, you will be hiding who is the worst criminal, King, Pam, or Damon Jr. Shout out to Diva. Did y'all see Wendy over there trying to get me to clip her? Wendy black ass over there trying to get me to clip her because she was over there hollering. She tried to scream like Gertie did at the reunion. Shout out to Diva for sending it to me. I wish I would. The only clip I'm gonna give you, Wendy, is this.
Shut the up, Wendy.
Shut the fuck up, Wendy. That's the only thing I'm gonna give you.
See you in jail,
Let me
bitch.
tell you something.
See you in jail, bitch. Oh, Jesus. Yes, I wish I would. Yeah. Holy Ghost fire! Okay? Now, good boy, she been screaming for seasons. When? I seen her trying to wink at me. So I'm like, good boy, girl, I wish I would with you and your fraud case. Girl, bye. Okay? So that's what we got going on with Quad. You know, y'all not gonna now, baby. Y'all, I love it though because y'all are consistent, baby. Y'all won't let a nigga win, baby. The man was king. We was calling the man Kane. Quad was saying I held him down and he did me wrong. And now y'all around here saying his name is Kirk. Call him Kirk. We can't call him Kane no more. He was just my man, baby. But now we can't call him Kane no more. Child, please. Okay, who we got next? Let's go. Who we gonna go with? We're gonna go Ashley, or we gonna go the scary green eye bandit. Can we go with Ashley? Let's go with Ashley. Let me see. Where my picture of Ashley at? Okay, so Ashley was on Watch What Happens Live this weekend. She was over there with Dr. Jackie. Okay. And then she also, y'all know I listened to Rachel's Lindsay podcast with Van Lathan. Is it Lathan? Yeah. Is it a Van Lathan or Latham? I think it's Van Lathan. Okay. But she also has another podcast called Morally Corrupt. Okay. And she ended up interviewing Ashley Darby. Okay. And so the thing is with Ashley Darby, everybody was saying that Ashley Darby didn't have no storyline this season, but she did have a storyline. Her storyline was Angel. Okay, her storyline was Angel. Gizelle brought up the catfish thing, and I told y'all, baby, just Ashley took the catfish comment and she ran with it. Okay, and so while she was on Watch What Happens Live, Ashley was asked a question about Monique, and Ashley said that she wanted to talk about Angel going around saying that she called Bobby an angry black man. He's gone, Bobby. They took him. Y'all remember? Have y'all seen South Central? Is it South Central? When Bobby came home and her mama was on the bed, she was a crack hole. Said they took him. Bobby, he's gone. Bobby Jr. was gone. Y'all remember South Central? When Bobby got home? Deuce Hill. Y'all remember that? I think his name was Glenn Plummer. He played Bobby, an OG gangster from South Central. I believe that was in California. You remember it vaguely? Deuce Hill. And she was laying on the bed. He wanted to see where Lil Bobby was at. Lil Bobby had got shot in the back and his back was messed up. Y'all don't remember? Okay. Well, some of y'all probably wasn't in. Okay. Maybe I remember all the hood classics. Anyway, Ashley, I guess that it wasn't, you didn't really call him an angry black man, but you said that he had a temper. You implied it. You're using semantics now. I did not say that he was an angry black man. You're using semantics. And I don't like that. You know what you said. You know what you implied. Now we want to go word for word. But see, when it comes to Stacey, y'all don't want to go word for word. You know what your problem is, Ashley? You know what your problem is?
Your problem is that you really want to be a white girl.
Your problem is that you really want to be a white girl and you like to play Karen, okay? The thing is, the issue still stands, mama. The issue still stands. You don't know her husband like that to be making those statements that he got a temper. She said that she heard that he was yelling at production, but did you hear it? But did you hear it? And he wasn't yelling at you, though. He wasn't yelling at you, though. But did you hear him yelling at production? I don't like it. I don't like it, okay? Now, when she was on Morally Corrupt with Rachel Lindsay, okay? And Rachel, I feel like that you're the only person who should be walking around with the Morally Corrupt name is Faye Resnick. And I'm just, I mean, yeah. The only person who should be walking around with a podcast named Morally Corrupt Rachel Lindsay. And I love you, mama. I like you. I listen to you a lot. But that should be Faye Resnick podcast name. That should be saved for Faye Resnick. And I'm standing on that. I'm standing on that. It should be. You should be waiting for. You should be. That should be for Faye Resnick, so she can tell us about a Brentwood hello, baby, and who all they gave a Brentwood hello to, baby. They ended up talking about the conversation. She had a conversation with Kyle in Atlanta on the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. Okay, about Mauricio. She said that on camera, it looked like she wanted Mauricio. And she also said this on Watch What Happens Live. She said that she did not want Mauricio. They was trying to put Mauricio in the door with Gizelle. Okay? She said that Stacey told her to talk to him, but she said she don't want that man. She don't want that man. Okay? That's what she said. Okay? Rachel asked her, what did she feel about, the viewers and stuff saying that she didn't have no storyline. She said that she gave her blood, sweat, and tears to the show. And so she don't really care about people saying that she don't have a storyline. And she also said that she filmed a lot more this season, but it just wasn't shown. It wasn't shown because it wasn't that interesting, baby. It wasn't shown because it wasn't that interesting, baby. We don't give a fuck about Sheila. We hope that she okay. We hope that she okay, but we don't give a fuck about Sheila. Okay? We don't give a fuck about that alcoholic over there. I'm not talking about Karen, baby. I'm not talking about Karen when I say that alcoholic. I'm talking about your stepdaddy. We don't give a fuck about him. Okay? You didn't really have no storyline. Your storyline this season was Angel. That's why you made the fried catfish. That's why you wrote catfish all in the binder. Everything about you this season, everything was about Angel. Angel should have been sitting at first chair with Stacey. And I'm standing on that. Okay? They talked about Kay not standing up for Angel. Okay? She said that Kay didn't stand up for Angel because they told her not to.
Hold up a minute. Hold up 1 minute.
Hold up a minute. Hold up 1 minute. Kay, that makes sense now. You wasn't standing up for Angel because, and see, Ashley let it be known. Because when Angela Yee asked Angel, she was like, well, we're not that type of friend. So they told her to stand down. They told her to stand down. That's why Gizelle was saying that you on the wrong side of history again. Kay, let me tell you something. You don't have to cower down to Gizelle and Ashley down. What would have kept you on the show and what would make you more interesting is if you held your friend down. If you held your sister down. That would have made you more interested on the show. I like the way she held her friend down. You get what I'm saying? But you don't seem to have, no pep in your step or ready to fight somebody with fists and stuff unless it's Stacey. And Kate is such a get with that she listens to. Right. Kate punk pussy and as it gets for that. Yeah, she punk pussy. I've been telling y'all she was punk pussy. She only go as Stacey because Stacey is a certain type of black girl. They look at the Stacey's of the world like they're not gonna fight. They're not gonna really. She probably look at Stacey like she can't do nothing. But you don't know what Stacey will do. You don't know what Stacey will do. Even with the whole catfish and stuff, it was like, you know what I'm saying? People was laughing and everybody was saying all stuff or whatever. You didn't never get the heat up off your friend. Not really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like y'all should have been. Y'all should have been back-to-back windmilling. Interesting and likable. Who? Yeah, it'll make her more interesting and likable, right? You ain't woman enough, Kay. No, she ain't woman enough. I wish she was more interesting. I guess shout out to Erica Blanco. Yes. She ate the girl. Baby, that's what made Garcelle leave, baby. Now let's really tell the truth. That's what made Garcelle leave the show. Okay. They talked about Angel at the reunion. Rachel really watched the show. Rachel asked her about Angel and how she did at the reunion. And Ashley said that Angel tried to have a little bit more gusto at the reunion. That she tried. Now, you know Ashley ain't gonna really tell if she got ate up or not. So Ashley mouth ain't no prayer book. But Ashley saying that Angel tried is giving me that she really, you know, when I think, you know, Angel is just sloppy. And I like her, but she a little bit sloppy. She seemed to be stumbling over words and stuff. You get what I'm saying? So I don't really know. Maybe she got the girls together at the reunion, or she tried to. We got to give her an E for effort, but I want to see how she got down. Okay? They talked about that, you know, we don't know if she bought the house and put the thing with Ashley them that I can't take is that these girls bought a house in Potomac, Maryland, a $1 million house, a $2 million house in Potomac, Maryland. Y'all sitting up here frowning and stuff about it, like, oh, well, we'll see. Well, girl, quit playing with me and my money. You love you some Garcelle. I love some Garcelle. Child, please. That nothing ass bitch. I mean, let me go on, Gene. Stop doing that now. I be trying. I haven't even said that girl name. Okay. And she said that Angel is also her biggest problem with Angel is that Angel is like a confessional gangster. Angel was talking stuff in a confessional, but not in person. But y'all don't do it either, Ashley. She didn't know that y'all had a problem. I mean, I think that Angel might be a little bit delayed. Because if a bitch called me a catfish, I know that we got a problem. You get what I'm saying? If a bitch tell me, we heard that you got evicted, I know that we got a problem. If we ain't beefing, we beefing. It's almost like the Evelyn Lozado effect, right? I will never forget when OG threw her down, face down, ass up. And she told me, I ain't got no beef with you. We got beef now, baby. We got beef now. I don't got no problem with you. I don't got no problem with you. I got a problem with you now. So, I don't know, okay? And so, Rachel asked Ashley, did she want Angel to come back next season? And she said that she 80% want Angel to come back and get a fair shake, but 20% of she doesn't want her to come back because it was a whole bunch of whining and crying and she's just not able to, the boy Garcelle home was ready to give the queen some grace. Brianna Nicole, that's what happened to all them kids. They go to their rich school. That's what happened to all of them kids. They go to their rich school that the quitter kids go to. That ain't nothing special. The home was, maybe it was a raid that happened to Nicki Minaj and stuff too. I mean, that's what happened. Thank you for the super chat, Gene. He said, yes, you did. Please rewind. That's because somebody else said it, but I didn't just come out the blue and say the quitter's name. I did not. Okay? But she said the Angel did a whole bunch of crying and whining and not able to get over stuff. And, you know, she go, but how can I get over the catfish coming, bitch, when you brought catfish to the event? How can I get over the catfish coming, girl, when you wrote catfish in the binder? How can we get over it? And what is crazy to me is that there's, oh my God, Angel. They goes around here saying that the picture ain't you, girl. Oh, Angel, girl. God send me an angel. So, girl, you're my angel. You're my darling angel. Y'all remember that hit from Shaggy? Closer than my peeps, you are to me. Angel, yes. They said that wasn't even you, baby. Gizelle looked at Angel and said, that's not you, babe. It wasn't her. Okay? Then they got to talking about Wendy. Okay? They talked about the reunion trailer and how she felt how Wendy, you know, if she was Wendy, she would show up a whole different way. Rachel said that at BravoCon, Wendy was at BravoCon, and Eddie was in the audience, and Eddie was loud. Not like weed loud. He was like dressed loud, clothing loud. You get what I'm saying? Like he was like loud. like wanted all the attention. And Ashley was saying, yes, that, you know, she don't think that they're going about it the right way because they seen with what happened with Karen, it's not a good look. And on sentencing day, the judge will take all of that into account. Frank Luke is loud. Yeah, Frank Luke is loud. And this was before the babies. What was before the babies? Of course I do. We killed that song in the islands. What? Angel by Shaggy? I started out singing Angel by Amanda Perez. Is Amanda Perez known outside of Houston, Texas? I don't know. Let me know if y'all ever heard of Amanda Perez before. Let me know if y'all ever heard of Amanda Perez before. She had probably 3 or 4 songs. Let me know if y'all ever heard of Amanda Perez before. She got a song called Never. She got a song called I Pray. And she got a song called Angel. Let me know. Yes, she is known. Okay. I don't know. Okay. I heard of her. Okay. Yes, and I'm from Europe. Okay. Yes, you know Amanda. Okay. And she from my hometown. Where's her hometown? Didn't inform. Houston, Texas? I don't know. Yeah, I'm in Duval. Yes, Amanda got me through high school. Okay. You know, I'm in Duval County. Yes, she was known. Okay. Fire. I didn't know she was from Texas. I don't know if she's from Texas. I just know that they played it on the radio. And then when I first, and I had never even seen her before. When I first seen her, I thought that she was Baby Joker. She was Baby Joker, baby. She looked like she could be one of the Baby Joker brothers. Okay. I love to hear the song. I have to hear the song to know I may know the song, but I know the name. Okay. The song Never, I never seen the video for the song Never. To me, that was the biggest hit. But she also had a song called I Pray. And she also had a song called Angel. Okay. So that's all we got with Ashley, girl. Your storyline was Angel, girl. You ought to thank her and you ought to send us some Scooby snacks or something. I'm sure she'll love them. And let me say this, y'all. I don't remember calling Angel Precious. Now, I do remember calling her Miss Piggy, you know, but I don't remember calling her Precious now. She got Candy Kisses too. That's my song. Now, I never heard of that. At least Angel House isn't tied up in a trust like Ashley's. Right. I will never let you go. No. I love you so. Yeah, I don't remember calling her that. But, you know, I don't remember calling her Precious. I don't. Okay? So now we have to talk about something that went viral, baby. We have to talk about something. I'm not saying that I didn't, Tia. I'm just saying I don't remember. Okay? Now, baby, remember when Gizelle got checked? Ali said, I remember you finding different ways to call Angel. I wouldn't do that. Okay? Y'all remember this checking that went on? This checking Jason that went on? That she got checked? Okay? So I knew that Gizelle was going to go on Reasonably Shady. She went back to the scene of the crime and tried to tell the story again. Too late. What you told Angel on the plane? Too late. It's too late. The girl came at you. She checked you in person. She came to you and she checked you in person. I don't want to hear what you got to say now. What you should have said, you should have said everything that you needed to say on Watch What Happens Live when she checked you. But you told her no miles. See, that mean girl shit only work in Potomac. Angel was crying, telling you to stop, and you kept on picking with the girl and being a bully with the girl. But I'm going to tell you what it is, okay? So she went on Reasonably Shady with Robyn, okay? Robyn said that she don't feel like that Gizelle threw her under the bus. Girl, of course you don't, because you used to being abused. You used to being abused by one, so you don't ever feel like somebody throwing you under the bus, okay? And Gizelle tried to expose that Quad set her up on Watch What Happens Live, okay? She said that while they was on commercial break, that Quad told Andy to ask her about BravoCon. And Andy ended up asking her about BravoCon, and then Quad slipped that thing right in there. Gizelle, all you had to say was, is this why you asked Andy to ask you about BravoCon? Is this what you wanted to say to me? You didn't even say that. She just checked you, ran all over you. Ran all over you. Ran all over. Not only you ran all over the show. Ran all over the show. You don't even get, I don't think that you have enough puss in you to even haze the girls on the show no more, girl, because you can't even stand up for the show. You can't even stand up for the show. Okay? And the thing is, I think that Gizelle and Robyn are green. Because Gizelle was saying, you know, and Andy said that he looked at the receipts and they wasn't in my favor. And I did say this about the recycling bin. The thing is, Gizelle and Robyn are green, okay? They grew up where, and they talked about their upbringing. They grew up where they was black, but they wasn't black. They had a different experience because they were quote unquote lighter skinned. They grew up thinking they were better than, right? So the reason why Gizelle and Robyn, they ain't really been around the Nenes of the world. They ain't never really been around the Quads of the world or the Heavenlies of the world. That's why they green. Gizelle think that she saying that thought, that hoe over there, girl, everybody know what thought mean. You just found out what it was. You get what I'm saying? Even when she used the word sneaky link, you get what I'm saying? You don't, baby, you use the word wrong. She's black, right? And on no day is she passing for white. Her or Robyn. On no day. They black. Don't get me wrong, but they not really of the culture. I feel like if it wasn't for the Real Housewives of Potomac, they would probably look down at the culture. Okay? But what they don't realize is what they said on Reasonably Shady was enough. It ain't no need to clarify and say, you know, but what I meant is, and what I did this, it was enough. What you said was enough. And that's what y'all don't realize, it was enough. Even with Mia, you was talking about Mia family and you was talking about her kids. It was enough for her to expose your whole daughters and get to talking about your whole daughters. It was enough. It was enough. You don't need to clarify what you said. What you said was enough. When Wendy said that she'll beat your ass, when you was talking about Eddie being online talking about he was cheating with booty models and following girls, their booty models and stuff like that, that was enough to get your ass whooped. It was enough. This is a fake concern. Well, Ashley, did you tell her what we said? Did you tell her that we were? It was enough. It was enough. It was enough. That mean girl shit that y'all have in Potomac, that shit don't work everywhere else. The fact that, Gizelle, if you had not said nothing and let Robyn, you was on a podcast with her, I feel like you still was going to get ate up anyway or whatever. You get what I'm saying? But what y'all are saying was enough. It was enough for you to get dragged. Well, we didn't really say anything. All we were saying was that, girl, I know what you said. I know what you said. But what you said was enough to get dragged. What you said was enough to get dragged. And that's why she dragged you. She dragged Gizelle. She dragged Robyn. She dragged their ratings. She dragged the whole show. That was enough. Keep your fucking mouth closed. Keep your fucking mouth closed. Don't say nothing about me. It was enough. Am I tripping? It was enough. What you said was enough to get dragged. And so the fact that you went back on Reasonably Shady, and talking some more shit again, girl, you didn't do that when we was in person. You look like Punk Puss. Because you have all this mouth and shit for Angel. You have all this mouth and stuff for Angel. But when it comes to Quad, you was Punk Puss. Quad, I didn't say anything. I don't remember saying anything. And Andy had to let you know. Andy had to let it be known. The receipts didn't really work out in Gizelle's favor. What Andy understood, baby, is that what you said was enough. What you said was enough to take it there. That's why Mia let you know. Baby, what you said was enough to take it there. What you said was enough. You should have kept your fucking mouth closed. Yeah, you should have kept your fucking mouth shut. You should have kept your mouth shut. And I find it so funny with Gizelle because she is a walking hypocrite. that season when Wendy got her body done and she started dressing differently, and Robyn was saying that Wendy was loose and all this other type of stuff, and she was dressing loose. Girl, you walking around here with the whole of Bravo. You walking around here with Portia Gubadia, baby. You walking around here with Portia Gubadia. If it's anybody loose, it's Portia. And you walking around here with her. You don't ever say anything about her. Even with Ashley, and even with Gizelle, they're saying, well, I don't feel like any of the girls should mess with anybody else's husbands on Bravo or any other housewives' husbands. There should be, girl, you are walking around with Portia. Portia walked into that woman's house and left with her husband. Portia walked into that woman's house and left with her husband. And you are hanging around with her. You are uplifting her in her bullshit. You uplifting her in her bullshit. You're not holding Portia accountable. Y'all got all this smoke for Stacey. When Portia doing the same thing. That mean girl shit don't work outside of Potomac. If you setting a set of rules, the set of rules should be for everybody. The set of rules should be for everybody, not just one person. Gizelle is punk puss. I can't get jiggy with this shit. I can't get jiggy with this shit. Okay? She said they made it clear that they did not get into it. It was reports saying that Gizelle and Ashley and Robyn got into it with Candace at the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls trip at the Atlanta leg of the trip. And I heard Carlos King say it or imply it. Gizelle and Robyn said that they pretty much they get into it with her. Now, I feel like Ashley kind of implied that her and Ashley may have had some words on Watch What Happens Live. I don't remember correctly. But I think that Ashley, if I remember correctly, she kind of implied that when she saw Candace, that it was some stuff that was said. So I don't know. We'll see. Thank you for the super chat, Cutie Content Guy. He say, loose. Is Grace Adore and Angel Neck birthed them? Loose. Is Grace Adore and Angel Neck birthed them? Oh, I get what you're saying. Yes. Loose. We thought the whole time they was like their daddy, baby. It turned out they like their mama. They get it from their mama, okay? We did not see Gizelle or Ashley on TV prior to this show. We did not. We didn't see Candace either. Who did we see? Did we see Angel on TV? Now, come on now. Candace said it was like old times. They got verbally beat. Candace on Watch What Happens Live said that she trusts Rob on Traders over that thing Gizelle. Oh, wow. I forgot that she was on Watch What Happens Live last night. And so I'm going to have to catch the episode probably later on when I get off of Patreon. I'm probably going to have to catch the episode because I forgot that she was on Watch What Happens Live last night. That was a hard read. What? Because on this thing, it's trying to tell me that Q put an emoji there, but I can't see the emoji. It showed, like, y'all can see the emoji, but I can't see it. It just showed me OBJ. I don't know why StreamYard is set up like that. Candace, okay, let me see. I hope Candace read them like she should have her last season. You know, I feel like what Nene said about Sheree. Time has passed, years has passed where they haven't seen each other. It's just crazy for them to start back fighting all over again once they see each other. Candace said that it will feel nostalgic. I think she let them have it. I hope they wasn't fighting. Stacey was on TV. That's it. Oh, Stacey was on TV. Yeah. Q must be eating and typing. Candace over there advertising loose bottom sandwiches for Arby's. I mean, she got a ad from Arby's, and Rob got one from Sonic. Rob got an ad from Sonic, and Gizelle and Robyn ain't got nothing. Okay? Ashley is over there saying that she writing a children's book, and it's supposed to be a 4-part series. Girl, she told Rachel that she writing a 4-part book. So, Gizelle, Kenya and ChatGPT, baby, these people love to throw their babies in our face. They love Ashley, and me and Brooklyn wrote a book, Mommy and me. Gizelle Kenya put Brooklyn to work after she done lost her biggest check. And Kenya, and I love Kenya down, bro. Can we talk about Kenya real quick? I love Kenya down, girl, but Kenya, girl, leave with grace. Leave with grace. Y'all talk so much shit about Sheba Sheree. You know, y'all talk so much shit about Sheba Sheree. But when we saw Sheree and it didn't work out with Bravo and she left the show, we never seen her on YouTube trying to judge girls' outfits for super chats. We never seen her do that. We never seen her do that. Kenya is going out bad. Kenya went out bad. Now, Nene didn't leave a grace either. Nene didn't leave a grace neither. But Nene thought that she was bigger than the program, and Andy had to let her know what time it was. Well, Claudia say I had to let that raggedy bitch know what time it was. Candace commercial is cute. Love the shady taglines. She ended up, did she do, if I'm not mistaken, she did a conga line there. Gizelle and Robyn got millions from Netflix and Charlamagne the God. Gene, who said that? Who said that? Y'all just, baby, y'all just be saying anything. Who said that? Y'all just be saying anything. Charlamagne got millions. Charlamagne got millions. Kenya is not that girl like y'all thought, my God. Sheree finished that house without a Bravo check. It took 10 years, but she did it. Grace Blood. Sometimes it'll take 10 years. Sometimes it'll take 20. But you got to keep moving forward. You got to keep on pushing. To be fair, YouTube wasn't as big when Sheree was fired the first couple of times. Well, I know that it was this last time she got fired, it was. This last time she got fired, it was. Candy was over there on YouTube. Kenya just trying to find something to do. I thought she was over there washing hands. Millions, y'all so it's truly sad, right? Do Portia still be on YouTube? She, you know, everybody had such a negative thing to say about when Candy was doing Speak On It, and then Portia did her Speak On It. I'm gonna have to find, we're gonna call Portia's Eat On It. But you know she like to eat pussy. That time about she was a new pussy eater girl, you over here eating pussy today. You know what I'm saying? Now I read in my book or whatever, like when you first start eating pussy, when you first start sucking dick, you don't just, oh my God, it turns to after dark. But you know, it's morning. But let me say this real quick. When you first start eating pussy and you first start sucking dick, you don't just do it till nobody come. That's an experienced eater. That's an experienced eater. That's something like Kyle over there from the neighborhood talk. You get what I'm saying? You don't just start eating no pussy until no bitch come. Girl, from what I hear, you know what I'm saying? You've been able to eat the pussy the whole session and the whole still ain't come. You know what I'm saying? You've been down there eating the pussy for an hour and she still ain't came, baby. But my homegirl told me that she had a nigga, baby. She said that nigga, as soon as that nigga tongue touched that pussy, she thought, all right. Okay. What? But I'm sorry. Okay, y'all said Kenya was booked and busy. I used to duck all the time in the beginning. From what? Tragic. Y'all said Kenya was booked and busy. What advice is this? I know, but Tamar been on TikTok for 30 days and 30 nights. She told me she wanted to eat my pussy till it came. Oh my God. Okay, listen, I'm just saying, experienced eater, right? My version is Gizelle can't afford a good wig install. I highly doubt she got $1 million deals, okay? That's my husband. All right. That's your husband? Ow. Woo child. Portia is a Bravo princess. She can't do no wrong. She'll be on our screens. Eating pussy and all. Who y'all think she ate out on the girls' trip? Oh, Kyle. But Kyle don't give me that she gonna. Kyle, I don't know. I'll be surprised. Kyle don't give me that she gonna eat no. And no shade, I'm just saying. Kyle look like she cool with having Bowles and Garcelle in her house or whatever, but she don't give me that she gonna go down on no black pussy now. Don't give me that she gonna go down on no black pussy now. Kyle, Portia probably have to eat her out, but I don't know. Yeah, Gizelle. I think Gizelle is bisexual. You eat the pussy, don't make me come. You'll never touch me again. Oh my God. Okay. One of you bitches eating me tonight? Oh. You know, Candy Powder was down there through the door listening, baby. Wait, good boy, how do you feel about Portia as a reality TV person? Did you ever like her? She was, if I had to pick between her and Kenya, I would pick Kenya. But last year, she kind of grew on me. I feel like the girls was playing in Portia's face last season. Kyle, no, Gizelle, Portia and Tanya and Shamia. Kyle definitely is not. What? Kyle is a certain type of lesson. It's not Portia. Portia and Kyle were birthed there. Do the math. Ashley went down on Portia and Kyle in her drag persona. Good boy, did you see Grace over there wearing Gizelle wigs? Legs caught back and all. Kyle is not going down on any black punani, especially a dark skin. Oh my God, really interesting. Kyle gives me she only cool with the black ladies because she has to. They on the show together. Other than that, no. That Gertie clip is on. Yes, I love Gertie. You know, you not Ice, Amanda, and Kyle have the same walk. I'm gonna leave it right there. Ooh, I gotta do my. I'm gonna have my Beverly Hills review up tomorrow. Gizelle needs to fire Cal. That's the portion I miss. I like Portia and Kenya, but different reasons for each. I like both of them too. And Toya obliged to eating Portia allegedly. Baby, they said that they had a real eat in the house because they said that girl was over there eating until she threw up. That's what they said, baby. That's what they said. Put it in the chat. Somebody had some bad puss or something, baby, because they said that Toya was in there throwing up. They said that Toya was in there throwing up, baby. Yes, Grace and Gizelle synthetic blonde wig. Oh, Gizelle. Oh, Grace. But Grace is the type of girls. Grace is them women that Gizelle raising them daughters that's gonna get married and they gonna get, ran all over. Them niggas gonna run all over them. They green. Yes, baby. Toya threw up in there. She was eating so much, baby. She threw up. Good boy, you talk about Raven bleaching, but what about Grace Gizelle's daughter? Is she bleached or she just wearing the wrong foundation? She want to be a green eye bandit so bad. She want to be Cherie's son so bad. Good boy, Portia went from almost being cut to being a network sweetheart. Oh, yes, she did. Then got back to eating. Yes, she did. Then got back to eating, baby. They had it going on that night, baby. And Kenya was jealous. I think Raven is such a cute girl. Ray with a bow. She Ray with a bow. She looked like Ray Annie undyed. Remember undyed was over there in earlier seasons? Undyed. Okay. But y'all, that's all I got. What? Portia, what I do, Nita? Was Tanya eating? I believe that she was, because I remember Portia told Tanya don't get freaky without her when they was in Candy's room. When Candy came to the room, she told Tanya not to get freaky without her, and they was both in the room with Bolo. And then remember, she was telling Portia, I can't do it with Bolo. She said, girl, yes, you can. Girl, yes, you can. Bravo should have cut them cameras and stuff off. Gizelle taking her daughters to St. Bart's, which seems to be launching pad for Epstein Island pedophiles. Dennis with a bow, Ray with a bow, undyed. Yes, undyed. Four models thinks that Raven is cute. No, she probably be over there. They probably see Dina. She probably with four models, but we probably see her on some Pampers for older adults. You get what I'm saying? I don't see Raven. I don't see nobody seeing like Raven is probably a model, but we probably see her on diaper, on like a box for diapers. What they call it, incontinence. You get what I'm saying? She could pass for a 40-year-old that got to wear a diaper. Or she could be a model for pads or something like that. She look like she got a heavy flow. But I don't really see her wearing no outfit and any woman in America saying, I want to wear that. I want to wear that. I don't see nobody in the mirror saying I'm giving. You know how people be like, make me look like Beyonce. You get what I'm saying? Everybody say, make me look like Beyonce. I'm sure Dr. Wendy was saying, make me look like Beyonce. I'm saying that I don't see nobody looking at Raven and saying, yeah, I just see her probably, being a model for a period pad or something like that. Or maybe a model for Secret. We probably see her on a Secret commercial. You get what I'm saying? Or she probably be on a commercial where they got the spray now. You can spray it in your panties. You can spray it on your arms. You can spray it in your panties. You can spray it in the butt. I see her modeling for something like that. I don't see her as no high fashion model. I'm not buying it. She not out there with the Gigi Hadid. Brittany, Janae, I'm just being honest, baby. They call them commercial models. Okay. Not incontinence. But yeah, I can see her. I can see Raven, giving 50. If they take a picture of her, I can see somebody thinking that she look 50 years old. I do. No shade. Don't spray nothing in y'all panties. They got YDKL. They got something now. Y'all put a 9 in the chat if you seen the big girls on the commercial, and they got a new thing that you can spray it in your panties. They got deodorant you can put under your arms and under your panties and the butt. They got it now. They got the commercials. I don't see no 9s in the chat. Y'all don't call me no lie. Thank you, Talise Hickman. They got the commercials now. Yeah, a hand model, maybe a hand model. Your boy's so foolish. What? Loom? Is it called loom? That's for when your thighs touch. My God, I think Robyn is free. You know, okay. To each their own. To each their own. It's called whole body deodorant. Right. Whole body deodorant. I'm not spraying nothing down there. You know, they said that I'm not a feature. What did all I said was that she looked like Ray. I'm not trying to be, I didn't say nothing about the girl. I didn't say nothing about her skin tone or nothing like that. But when you mess with an old man like Ray, the babies be looking old. The babies be looking old. And Raven look old. Raven look old. She do. Raven look like she can tell us stories about Harriet Tubman, baby. She look like she was hanging with Harriet, baby. She do. Raven look like, you know what I'm saying? She can give us a first-hand account of the Underground Railroad, baby. She do. She do. She look like she done survived a couple of things. She looks like Ray and Brandon looks like Karen, and he even got her nose. Brandon even got the nose from her. Is he a drunk? They haven't. Benjamin Button, this is no, I'm not trying to tie the girl up. Y'all trying to, okay, let me go. That girl don't look, Shanice, girl. You ain't been here since day one, good girl. I'm sorry, but Raven does. I'm sorry she do. Yeah, poor Dean. Dean look old too. What about Po Juju over there, Mia Child over there with G them? That's what I'm saying. Y'all, I don't like how y'all be doing me because I'm keeping it real with the kids. Mia last 2 kids over there look old too now. Come on now. Y'all know old men give you words and you have kids. The kids come out looking old and stuff too. They come out mean and Shirley. Mia kids, yes. Dean looks like John C. Riley, right. It was the heavy blush making her look old. Real tears, what? Brandon backed up Andy. Said he ain't Jackson. Please be careful, GGABOR. The colorism, no lies told. Right, Brooklyn looks old. Does Brooklyn look old? Dean is holding meetings. I always thought Karen looked like a straight up witch. She do look like a witch. Ashley kids look old. Okay, well, I gotta go because y'all getting sensitive. Okay, not a witch. She do look like a witch. Old men have old kids and age, and I've seen it for years. Yes, I have too. Yes, Brooklyn does look old, and both parents are older. She's not giving model for Vogue and the likes. Brooklyn is super cute and not old at all. The babies look old or be special when you sleep with old men. Yes, they do, Brian. And sometimes they don't, you know, they've been here before. I don't know. Give me an hour or two. I gotta make me something to eat real quick. Everyone knows old men, kids look old, and y'all ought to know that old, you know what I'm saying, that old men give you worms. You know what I'm saying? And we had Mia on the show. It was a lot of stuff going on with Mia kids. She was over there with the old man. You get what I'm saying? It was a lot of stuff that was going on with Mia kids. Y'all gotta be careful. Anything for a bag, but Ashley said that Ashley told Rachel that she'd been with Michael since she was 22 years old. So she'd been with Michael from she was 22 to 35 years old. She'd been with him that long time. And she said that she basically implied that Michael, remember Ashley told, what did she say? Andy told us that Ashley is a person who never came and complained about what was shown on the show from her, but Michael doesn't think the show was good for him. And she basically said that Michael needs to be okay with, production can't use shit that wasn't edited. I mean, they can't use shit that they didn't have. They can't edit you to make you look away if you didn't give it to them. And so he needs to take accountability for that. Okay? I've been saying that old men have worms and people think I be joking. Old men do give you worms. Yeah, they do give you worms. Yes. Okay. But y'all, thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I really appreciate the love and support. Give me like an hour or two and I will be going on Patreon, and I may even drop the link. Okay, but thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I really appreciate the love and support, and I will see y'all later. Adios.
Call daddy, tell him 25. Call daddy, tell him 25. Call daddy, tell him 25. Oh, cool.